Jesus asks Peter a very important question in this Sunday's Gospel reading for the 21st Sunday in Ordinary Time. This interaction between Jesus and Peter is an important one because Jesus asks his disciples, "Who do you say I am?" So, let's unpack the Gospel for the Sunday and let's find out together what his disciples say who he is. The interaction between Jesus and his friends, his disciples, is a fascinating conversation. Jesus asks his friends, "Who do you say I am?" And interestingly enough, Peter replies, in a sense, on their behalf. Peter says, "You are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Do you know what? Jesus was so happy with Peter's answer. Now, Peter's proclamation of faith is the message we can take home, that Jesus is the rock of our faith. Now, I want us to imagine that we're building a house. Would you build it on sand or on a big sturdy rock? Well, of course you would choose a rock because it's sturdy and it won't wobble. In the same way, our faith in Jesus is like building on a solid rock. Jesus helps us to stay strong, especially when life gets tough. So the question is, how do we make our faith in Jesus strong? How do we do it? What's the practicals? Well, we can talk to Jesus. We can talk to him, just like how we talk to our friends. We can pray, telling Jesus about our happy moments, but also talking to him about the times where we feel sad or worried. No, Jesus is always listening and Jesus is always ready to help. Another way that we can make our faith in Jesus strong is by reading the Bible, reading Scripture. We get to know him better by reading Scripture. We learn about his teachings and stories, and when we do this, we come to understand how much he loves us and how much he wants the best for us. So just like Saint Peter, just like Peter in our gospel passage this weekend, we all can say with trust and faith what Peter professed. All of us can say, "Jesus, you are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." You know, when we believe in Jesus, we are building our faith on the strongest rock there is. And this is a treasure that will stay with us forever. Faith is that treasure that will stay with us forever. So, something different this week. I'm not going to get us to pray a prayer together. Instead, I'm going to invite us to say together what Peter answered when Jesus asked him, "Who do you say I am?" And so I invite us to say together Peter's response, and this is going to come up on screen. So let's say it together. "Jesus, you are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." Should we say that together? But I think we should say that together with a wee bit more gusto, a wee bit more liveliness and enthusiasm. So let's say it together. "Jesus, you are the Messiah, the Son of the living God." So that's a message for this week. And so I pray that you have a blessed weekend and a blessed week coming up. And so may God always bless you. And remember, let's keep building our faith on Jesus, who is our rock. And remember, he will always help us, and that he is always listening, and that he always loves each and every one of us. So God bless, and we'll see you again.